What's up guys, my name is Jellycut5 and welcome to the final episode of the Fortuna Dusseldorf career mode. Before we do get into this episode, it'd be much appreciated if you haven't done so already to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to hit that notification button so you never miss a video. We start off with a DFB Pokal final and we have got a fairly easy opponent, it has to be said. Really didn't expect to have a lower league side, 1860 Munich. Really interesting, but we've still gone for a full lineup. We're taking it very seriously, it has to be said. Vladi Chimos in goal, Ikertur and your tutor as your centre-back pairing as pretty normal, and it's the same side of what we've pretty much been playing. Rami on the left-hand side, Hickey on the right, Chavez and Schlager in the middle with Appelkamp just ahead there with Solomon on the left-hand side, Kevin Shard on the right, and Jan Verteep up top. In all fairness, I was pretty confident for this particular fixture. I didn't feel like the opposition would kind of test us too much. Even though they've got themselves into the final and they've done a very good job in doing so, I just felt like we'd have too much in this particular game. Hence why, but in all fairness, I did start a strong lineup for the simple reason as we didn't want any upset appearing in this particular side. 3 minutes into the time, we've already got ourselves in a really good position with an attacking wise, as you can see. Solomon burst down the left-hand side with an opportunity to find himself in the middle with Jan Verteep up there. So is Javier Schlager. He takes the hit and it's a very good option, it has to be said, as Hillier makes a very good save, nearly going out for a corner kick, but Kurt seems to be able to get it wide there, as you can see, with Tuta winning the header, but they do remain in possession. But Chavez with a lovely interception, striding forward into a gap here, a lovely bit of interception. This is perfect stuff, but he can't get the shot off. Really good start from Dusseldorf so far, looking strong and looking very kind of wide in terms of the attacking sides of things, as 1860 Munich look to be able to see if they can do something in this moment, and they are strong in the pressing, it has to be said, and they're definitely giving it a go. Ikatura covers his lines, finding a lovely tackle there as Hickey picks up the ball and goes back to Ikatura, now into the middle with Javier Schlager with an option to be able to see if he can switch it wide, and he does. He finds his teammate Manor Solomon, Rami with the overlap, and he receives the ball in the overlap with an option to be able to get the ball into the area, and there's many options there also. Ball in, Jan Verteep up is there, he gets the ball and he just misses the goal. Really good option as he chests it down onto the volley, but unfortunately not on this occasion, and the game still stays 0-0 with a goal kick to be taken by 1860 Munich with an option to be able to see if they can get themselves forward for a kind of first real time in this tie. Nothing really created so far, but Chavez stops them in their tracks, and Javier Schlager picks it up with a lovely pass to Chavez. This is really opening up nicely here. Chavez could take it even further with an option to shoot. He does shoot, and he does find the back of the net. It's Dusseldorf 1, 1860 Munich 0, and that is a very good finish from Luis Chavez, once again getting himself on the score sheet. He's really done well this season to be able to score the amount of goals he has done from that sort of position where he is quite defensive in that particular role, but really good stuff, really pressed right there, and as you can see, it was a really good option to be able to kind of take him around the defender, hit the shot, and that is a perfect effort there. Keeper didn't expect him. I think he expected to go on the side that he was originally standing, but we've definitely put him off, and Gunter Bernard looks very happy with his side. Second half commences now with an option to be able to see if we can create an even greater lead. I didn't expect more goals in the first half, but we've definitely got plenty of time in the second to get another, as we switch the play there as Solomon picks it up on the left hand side, option to get the ball in there. Jan Verteep up, it's Appelkamp, this is perfect, and it nearly was 2-0. Hillier with a really good save there, denying Appelkamp an opportunity, and the game still stays 1-0, but they have a long free kick there after an offside as Kevin Shard looks to be able to kind of mop it up, and he does really well by closing the defenders down, and this is an opportunity now. Jan Verteep up, and that is a real big mistake by the defenders because Dusseldorf have made it 2-0. Really good stuff from Jan Verteep up, and really good stuff from Kevin Shard, on his toes at the same time, really alert at the same time to be able to kind of get the ball off the defenders, create an opportunity, create them off guard, really load the space at the same time, and Jan Verteep up had a lot of time to be able to get that shot off. Really good finish outside of the thirds, really like that when it curls around the goalkeeper, and it leaves him no chance. No, we've now got a 2-goal lead with half an hour left to play in this particular tie. Things look pretty comfortable for ourselves, it has to be said. No real pressure from the attacking side from the opposition, but it seems to me they're going to give it a go in this moment in time now as they look to get the ball into the area. Aaron Hickey really strong in the tackle, and it has to be said he's looked very good after coming back after being injured. As we look to go on the attacking move there, Appelkamp with a lovely shinny with options there. Jan Verteep up being one of them, an overlapping run by his teammate Luis Chavez. He's already got on the goal once. Can he get on it again? And of course he can. He's the captain. It's Luis Chavez. It's 3-0, sorry. and that's pretty much game, set and match in this particular tie. No real problems whatsoever. It seems to be a normal, pretty kind of a resounding victory for ourselves, and that was a very good move, really fast in the moment. Shinta Appelkamp is one to be thanked in that moment, and so is Aaron Hickey for winning the ball in that moment also. Really, really good stuff. That shinny opened up so much play. Luis Chavez was there, Jan Petitpart fed him in, and it's a simple finish past the goalkeeper into the bottom corner. Really, really happy, comfortable lead now, and we should see things going out pretty well in this DFB Pokal tie as we look to make some substitutions into the latter part of this particular tie to give a few outgoing runs for some players. Gallardo comes on for Rami, Musiala comes on for Appelkamp, and then we're also going to replace Manol Solomon with Cesar Herrera. 1860 München get themselves kick-started off there, as you can see, but Javier Schlager straight in there, no messing about whatsoever, finding his teammate Kevin Schad. It's Musiala, and he nearly finishes it in that moment in time with a corner kick to be taken. Then real good chance from the corner. Javier Schlager steps up to take the corner kick, just taking his time, much time to be taken, and honestly there's no rush whatsoever. We can see the game out with the 3-0 lead that we have already got. As you can see, the Dusseldorf fans are very much enjoying it themselves as the ball into the area is needed. A lovely floated ball in there, and Jan Petitpart latches onto it, but here with a good save, and they do clear their lines as we pick up the rest of the pieces. 72 minutes into this particular tie now, seeing the game out as I mentioned, but still on the attack when needed. Musiala looks to make a 1-2 with Kevin Schad there, but he just can't see out the pass as they look to remain in possession there. The opposition, as they look to stride forward. Luis Chavez with a really, really good tackle, though it has to be said, as Cesar Herrera makes a darting ball to the right hand side of Kevin Schad. Ball into the area, there's many balls to be played, and that is a very good ball in, but unfortunately no one can latch onto it in that moment in time as we look to play it out from the back there. Ikatura, and now Aaron Hickey finding his teammate Kevin Schad. Options are there, ball into the area, as you can see, as Jan Petitpart, it's Musiala, and Ahilia with a very good save. Cesar Herrera is there, and a ball fumbled in the end, and it's thanks to Musiala, I'm pretty sure, that's gone to that, or Jan Petitpart. I'm going to have to clarify it in a minute. I'm pretty sure that is actually Jan Petitpart that got onto that header, and it is Jan Petitpart, but it's Dusseldorf 4, 1860 Munich 0, and this is becoming a little bit of a whitewash in this final tie, it has to be said, and that should be the final goal in this tie. I can't see any more. Really good effort originally there as the ball would come back into the area. Jan Petitpart is free, he just latches onto the header. Keeper was good in the position, but I just don't think he could have done much in that particular moment. And Gunter Bernard celebrates a 4th goal for his side, and the fans now celebrate because the full-time whistle has been blown. A 4-0 resounding victory, and that was a very easy one in itself. No real problems for ourselves whatsoever. I would have liked a bit more of a sterner competition. Fair play to the opposition to getting so far, and congratulations to them also. But we will now enjoy this moment being DFB Pokal finalists and winners for a second time in a row. Consecutive Bundesligas, consecutive DFB Pokals. Hopefully now we can just put the cherry on top and win the Champions League. It's been a good cup run. It's been a tough cup run in itself. We've faced some real mega teams, Borussia Dortmund, Bayern Munich. There's no easy way about it whatsoever. By Leverkusen. It has to be said that we haven't done an easy road whatsoever, but really happy in our kind of journey that we've made to be able to get to where we are, and it is another trophy added to the cabinet as we await for Luis Chavez to lift the trophy any minute now, and it is another trophy added to his collection as the captain also, as the trophy is to be raised, and Fortuna Dusseldorf are champions of the DFB Pokal. What a moment, what a journey, and another one to add to the cabinet. As you can see on the actual round 2, we faced Borussia Dortmund. That was a very tough tie, 4-2 victory in the end, so we didn't have an easy opener whatsoever. Going into the latter rounds of this particular tie, as you see, Bayern Munich a 3-1 victory, so we faced two sides just like that in such kind of quick succession. Then we faced Frankfurt, another Bundesliga side, Leverkusen, another Bundesliga side. So if anything, we got the easiest tie and the easiest point, well, in technically the hardest point of the actual cup itself. Jan Petitpart gets 6 goals, claiming the golden boot in this particular competition there. So it was nice to see that he did get a golden boot, not in the Bundesliga, but at least in the DFB Pokal. Really strode us to glory, especially with the teams that we faced. He pretty much faced most in the DFB Pokal fixtures, and that is another accolade added to his name. Really, really good stuff. Many players around him also, but Jan Petitpart takes that particular trophy as we go into the final game, the Champions League final, and it's based at the Atletico Madrid Stadium. Stadium this season. And this is the lineup. Vladimir in goal, Ikatura and Tuta as your centre-backs, Hickey on the right, Rami on the left, Chavez and Schlager in the middle with Appelkamp just ahead there with Solomon on the left, Shard on the right, and Jan Verteep up top. Same side that faced 1860 Munich, but really happy in all honesty to be able to kind of pick this side and so on. Let's get into the tie and let's see what we can do. Knowing the capabilities of this Real Madrid side, it has to be said, I'm not looking forward to it whatsoever, but we're going to get stuck in straight away there. With De Bruyne picking it up in the middle of the park, Real Madrid have got such a depth inside. Burrows on the right hand side there, as you can see, with an option to be able to cut in, but a really good tackle from Rami, and an attacking move from Solomon there, as you can see. The defence are caught lacking. Players are trying to get back. There's only 2 ahead for Fortuna Dusseldorf, so 4, but Solomon could create something. He finds it, Yafatee Park, he turns to the defenders, and this is a moment to be taken in history because Dusseldorf have taken the lead against Real Madrid at the Metropolitan Stadium. What a moment this is for Art, what a moment this is for Dusseldorf, and we are 1-0 up against Real Madrid. I know we was able to play good against them in the group, but I'm not too sure when it came to the final, but it seems to be this start is exactly what we need to go ahead, and what a moment this was for ourselves, and that is a 1-0 lead so far. 5 minutes into the tie, Real Madrid are going to be a little bit shocked, I would have to say, as we continue on. We still look good in the attack, we look good in defence, and once again, as you can see, the defenders are nowhere to be seen. This can't be happening whatsoever, and I don't even know what's going on. It's 7 minutes that are being played. Dusseldorf are 2-0 up against Real Madrid thanks to the efforts of Kevin Shard, and this is just a moment to be able to live because I don't even know, I've never seen a team fall apart so quickly in a particular tie. Real Madrid just don't look strong in the attack, they don't look strong in the defence, there's no one around them whatsoever. This is an absolute moment to be living in, and Kevin Shard is absolutely loving life. A lovely goal poking it past the keeper, nothing special about it whatsoever apart from it is a goal, and we are now 2 goals ahead in this tie. Surely we can't build on it any further as they get things kicked off, and as you can see, it's a complete barrage from the Dusseldorf players, and the defenders are nowhere to be seen. And you'd think I'd have it on beginner because I'm not even joking you on the difficulty that I've previously got it on, or I have got it on, sorry. I don't get it. I literally don't get it. It's literally like I'm playing on beginner right now because Real Madrid are completely falling apart. And Yafatee Park has made it Dusseldorf 3, Real Madrid 0. I'm absolutely shocked to see this sort of result so far, and really, really amazed to be the case. But this is the case, and we are 3-0 up, and this is an absolute moment to be living in. And Yafatee Park has got 2 goals for his side. They have a 3-goal lead. Things did slow down from here on. 33 minutes being played. Kola Moani picks it up on the left-hand side. Nothing being given from Real Madrid so far. Junior skips past the defenders with a really strong tackle, it has to be said, but the shot was actually a goal kick in the end. I didn't actually think it was, but it was. As we go into the second half, Real Madrid are going to create an option with Vinny Jr. on the left hand side. They're definitely going to be wanting a better second half, it has to be said, with Bellingham with an option now with getting to the area, and with a ball into the area there, as you can see, Bellingham is there. It's Kola Moani, and there's a very good block made by Ikatura, putting it out for a corner kick. Substitutions made by themselves before the corner kick is to be taken as Kevin De Bruyne steps over the corner, but he is going to play it short there to Valverde. Valverde with an option to get the ball into the area. Pressure from Real Madrid in this second half so far as Aaron Hickey is strong in the tackle, but can only concede another corner kick there, as you can see as we're reaching the 50th minute mark. Corner kick to be taken by De Bruyne, and this time he is going to pump the ball into the area. Decent ball in. Aaron Hickey clears it, and it is a Real Madrid throw-in. 56 minutes being played. Real Madrid have really started the second half nice and strong, it has to be said. We can't get out of our area whatsoever, and it seems to be they're trying to do what we did in the first in the second. Valverde picks it up with an option to be able to shoot as he kicks past the defenders, and that is a really, really good save made by Vladimir as Hickey rushes to the ball, but Vinny Jr. beats him to it there with an option to get the ball into the area, and he finds his teammate Valverde on the edge of De Bruyne. It's Bellingham, a lovely flick through, and that is a very good save made by Vladimir, and the game still stays 3-0. Half an hour left to play in this tie. Real Madrid still yet to break their own sort of deadlock so far as Valverde finds Bellingham there with an option to play it wide, but he finds Vinny Jr. Options on the left hand side, but he skips into the middle. It's Kola Moani, and it's a very good save made by Vladimir. Once again, he's really on his toes, and Vladimir is absolutely saving his side, it has to be said, as we continue on. 20 minutes left to be played in this tie. It's really nerve-wracking, even though we have got a 3-goal advantage, because you can feel like that could change at any given point in time. Vinny Jr. wiped out there as Aaron Hickey is offered a yellow card, unfortunately, and that is a foul, it has to be said. Really, really bad foul, and that is going to be a free kick. Valverde looked to step in over the free kick for an option to get the ball into the area. Vinny Jr. he plays it short to Vinny Jr. now, so sorry, as he gets the ball into the area there, as he finds his teammate Valverde once again there. He's in the box, he pumps it in, it's teammates, and that is a blocked header there as Latasa picks it up, an option to shoot, but he holds the ball up. He's got many people round him. One of them is Valverde, the other is Rodrigo. He finds his teammate Latasa with another blocked shot there. Ikatura putting his body on the line as we look look to clear our areas. Appelkamp finds his teammate Kevin Shard on the right hand side, so we look to go on some sort of counter-attacking move, but Vinny Jr. stops Shard in his tracks, and as you can see, Ruben Diaz picks it up. He finds Valverde, little chip over to Latasa, but Javier Schlager really strong in the tackle, but once again Valverde coming back with the tackle. Kolo Muani now on the outside, and that is a simple save made by Valverde Chimos, and it goes out for a corner kick. Playing it short from the corner, Vinny Jr. takes it this time, finding Burrows as teammates. Substitutions made as Kelsey Hayden comes on from Hickey as the ball is whipped in there, and Kolo Muani forces Valverde Chimos into another big save. I'm pretty sure they will not know what to do in this moment in time to beat him, because he seems absolutely unstoppable in this moment and really adamant in keeping a clean sheet. 87 minutes being played. Kolo Muani finds Arda Gula there with an option to be able to play out on the right hand side, but Kelsey Hayden strong in the tackle. He puts it off, finding Valverde. On the right hand side is his teammate Arda Gula. Arda Gula now with an option to be able to play it back as he plays fine Valverde. Now Muani turns and finds Valverde. Really good option from Real Madrid to be able to play it wide on the left hand side. Chavez stuck in. Many Dusseldorf players literally 10 men behind the ball. Vinny Jr. on the left hand side. Many options there. He looks to be able to get the ball into the area. It's only going to be a consolation if he can do so. But Vladimir Chimos is absolutely unstoppable between the sticks. And that second half was the most nervy second half I think I've played as a Dusseldorf manager and so on. It was really, really good. But in the end, Dusseldorf are victorious. Dusseldorf 3, Real Madrid 0. What a moment. Champions League. I mean, wow. It's 4 seasons that we've played in this particular save, and I didn't expect us to be able to achieve it so quick with the players that we do have and so on. We've really built a complete side. At the end of the day, we just seem unstoppable. That second half really, really built us as a team, and even though the first half looked like a complete just whitewash in terms of getting 3 goals in such quick concession, I felt like that second half really shaped us because the defenders were just unbelievable. But Luis Chavez lifts the most prestigious trophy in world football, and he is Champions League winners. I mean, to be a Champions League winner is just monumental in itself. But Champions League winners, a massive thanks to the squad. The squad have been really, really good, to be honest. I really, really kind of just enjoyed this save. I'm really looking forward to FC25. We're going to see another creator club, as I mentioned in the previous episode. We're going to be seeing many more clubs and so on. But this has been a little bit different, and I've quite liked this playing in the Bundesliga too. I don't normally look at the German league in terms of actually kind of going forward. I know we did Bayern Munich in FIFA 23. But in terms of starting in the Bundesliga too and working your way up and playing as a smaller side and kind of building them up, I haven't really done as much. It's been really exciting. I'm a little bit annoyed that I haven't been able to do as many career modes, obviously, because I've had the year at being able to do it. Things have been hard this year. Things have obviously kind of got a bit complicated and so on. We've been able to produce videos, but we've got there in the end, and we've obviously got this series out. I didn't want to end it on the 33 that we had set up for so long. I wanted to be able to finish this particular episode and get it uploaded to you guys, and it has been uploaded, and what an end to this particular season it has been. Really, really excited for FC25, it has to be said, and many more saves that we're going to be producing on the career mode itself. This was the group that we started out with. What a group it was. Club Brugge, Juventus, Real Madrid and Dusseldorf. We qualified on the last game and we finished top, and we faced Celtic in a 6-2 victory there on aggregate there, and then we faced Napoli, which was a really close contest, 4-3 on aggregate. That was really, really close and really, really good. So was Liverpool, 2-1 victory on the night, but a 5-4 aggregate. And then a congratulations there, as you can see, with a 3-0 victory over the Glatzcoat Real Madrid. Absolutely unbelievable stuff. Looking at the top goal scorers, Jan Fatih managed to claim the Golden Boot in the Champions League also, which was really nice to see at the same time, because he has been an absolute staple in front of goal, and he's been so good, and hopefully that will continue further on into the times. Maybe we might see him in FC25. You never know. These are the stats. As you can see, Jan Fatih got the top goal scorer in the actual team itself. 41 games, 26 goals. 19 goals of Kevin Shard. What a season he had. Luis Chavez getting from the goal, 16 goals. Blanco, 14. Really, really good. Manor Solomon, only 11 goals. I'd like to see more from him. Cesar Arets did really well with 10 goals. I thought Mushliaja had a much better season compared to last with 8 goals, but many assists. Many players, to be honest, that stood out, and I can't really put my finger on who was my favourite, because there were so many players that really contributed a factor. Some players that were a little bit lacklustre, but I'm not going to go into that in this particular time. I don't think there's any need to in that moment with ending the actual series itself. Kevin Sharp was the biggest creator, 18 assists in 42 games there, as you can see, with Mushliaja just behind him with 13, Schlager with 10, Chavez with 10, Arp with 10, really good as a striker, Solomon with 10 there. So in terms of the assisting factor, Solomon did actually get stuck in, so all round with goals and assists, not too bad whatsoever. Looking at the stats for this particular season there, we won pretty much everything that we put our hands to, and it was really, really exciting, and I really enjoyed it at the same time. Played 53, won 39, 29, draw 9, lost 5. It's really, really exciting. Really, really exciting. I'm just, yeah, I'm just glad that it kind of worked out the way it did with the signings we made and the outgoings that will happen in this stage. Overall, our biggest win was 6-2. Our biggest defeat was 5-1. We only had a record transfer fee of 28 million. So that's how well we did with the players. We played 168 games. We won 119. We drew 26. We lost 23. It was a hard career mode at one stage, I have to say, with the team that we originally had and so on. I feel like it was a little bit difficult, especially in the first season of the Bundesliga. I felt like we were a little bit out of our depth, but we could have achieved much more with Europa League and so on, but that wasn't to be, unfortunately. And we did miss out on that European competition. I think that's the only regret I have in this season, not being able to claim a European spot in the first season, to be able to play in a different competition and not just go straight into the Champions League, because I always like playing the other leagues against the different teams and so on. But a Champions bust that we have not seen. 3 trophies, a massive treble, a DFB Pokal, a Bundesliga title, and a Champions League. Can't go wrong whatsoever with the trophies that we put our hands to. Really, really happy with what we did and what we achieved. And that is the end. That is the end of FIFA 24, or FC 24 as we know it. And we'll be looking forward to FC 25 on the 27th of September, I'm pretty sure that is. I'm not too sure if that's with the early access or so on, but whatever is with early access, you'll be seeing it on the channel. I'm not too sure what I'll be covering. I'll definitely be doing career mode. I'm not too sure if I'll be doing ultimate team. I'll kind of decide at the time if I can be bothered to kind of put my hands to that one, but we shall see. But this is the end of this particular episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Please like and subscribe for more content, and stay tuned for the FC 25 content in September. Cheers.